Stay alive.
Is he weak or what?
You know he's not weak. He has sniper and sword though. Sniper and sword, dude.
Fuck. I choked.
No, you didn't. We have hill. You didn't. We have hill.
No, I lost rockets. They have rockets. Sure? Yes.
And a crucial mistake right there from Hysteria. He missed the jump trying to get the rockets that came up at 550, and now they're in the hands of Final Boss, and they're looking to do damage with Fear itself going ballistic with the big guns.
And Hysteria's got to be frustrated. You know, he said, I choked. We'll see how big of a deal that is here, because it looks like a pretty big one here. You got Fear itself holding the rockets. Ogre 2 now has the sniper rifle, and Final Boss, they're going to have pretty easy top control.
One shot open, I think. Should be one shot.
Dead even score, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game type.
And I'm really just amazed by how close that all of our big four teams are in skill-wise. I mean, you have Straight Rippin', Triggers Down, Final Boss, and Instinct, who did fall to Classic, but when they're playing against each other, every single match, I can't predict it. It's just a lucky guess most of the time when I'm right.
And that's funny, me and Scott were having dinner last night. We were talking about how coming into this match, we really couldn't decide and pick who would win because the teams are so closely matched, especially when they all have time to be prepared. You know, Straight Rippin', they didn't have internet at their house for a minute. They got that internet down, practiced. Very, very closely matched these top teams are.
See Final Boss, after getting those rockets, retaking control with the lead, 193 to 170.
C3, one shot. C3, one shot.
Who we?
On the left. Dude. Open lobby.
One shot open.
Oh, I got sniped.
In hill.
Nice. 45 seconds. Watch person. We know this. We know. One storm.
Like, back is alive smart.
Mid gold. Okay, no stupid battles. Call everything.
Back orange.
No stupid battles, SK calling it out. And Hysteria, well, he's not making any mistakes with the sniper. Those are two perfect headshots, picking off Final Boss.
Top orange. Watch it up open.
Back up, just back it up.
One shot, sorry.
And Victory X, he really just got Final Boss an awesome opportunity. He scared Hysteria away by shooting him from Orange 2, lifts up and gets a perfect 4-shot, cleaning out back gold, and now the rest of his team can push up. This is all thanks to Victory, and his BR is back.
One shot of hill, nice. One dead.
Where?
Side up, guys.
Check it out.
Oh my goodness.
Game
Oh my
side up once again. I don't know why I left Hysteria. I'm sorry, buddy. He just got 2 more snipes. He's on a killing spree here. And they are going to set up for this bottom hill. They're going to keep Hysteria with 2 bullets in the sniper rifle, still sitting top close.
And the last set of rockets are up right now. See who goes and grabs those. It could be very crucial with this game being so tight.
And with this hill right now, since both teams are 200 points, this bottom hill, they can win from it. So you have to keep the pressure on the hill. You can't really just bait it and then hope that they don't win from it.
Well, Hysteria making up for his mistake earlier. He's picking up the rockets this time around. Catches Ogre 2 right in the body. Meanwhile, Victor X, he picks up the overshield, and Macchio finds the rockets that Hysteria dropped on the bottom. Final Boss. I don't know if they're getting lucky or if they are just in the right position at the right time here at the end of this game.
Last snipers are up as well.
One shot, C2.
No, I don't think there's any luck about it, Chris. You
It's all
know,
Victory, beast mode.
he's taking the right routes. I don't know if he's doing it directly, but he ran to sword, got his teammates to spawn there, and then he dropped down, and then cleaned up the hill. He's just taking the right routes.
Weird self cleaning up the sword room kill. That will prevent Triggers Down from spawning there. Hines sitting in the hill though with the sniper rifle. Fear really needs to kind of help his team out, get an angle. Ogre 2's up top. He's going to help prevent Hysteria from taking over top middle. Meanwhile, Hines is just picking up time here, guys, for Triggers Down.
Yeah, Fear itself needed to act a little bit quicker on there. He should have probably just dropped down and got that hill, but...
And 2:44 on the clock. I didn't even notice while Final Boss lollygagging up top. Triggers Down is winning the game down low, 250 to 219. Wow.
We gotta put 4 people on the hill more. Like, so we have 4 seconds at the time for every second. We gotta do that. Why didn't we do that before? All right, left down ball, guys.
And checking out the stats there, you see Pistola continuing to go positive, 27 and 23. That's a +4. Victory X was tearing things up, positive 14 for him, but it was not enough. Final Boss choking at the end of that game. Triggers Down taking it. It is now 5-3 in the best of 11 series.
As SK gets his team refreshed, gets his team ready for the next game. Triggers down 5, final boss 3. Hi, Pistola. How are you?
And make sure, ask for help when you score one. Don't push it alone and get shot from the window.
So you hear Triggers down continuing to talk. Final boss, Ogre 2, he's trying to get his team rallied up. Right now, final boss not feeling so good about that last one, but now it's time to make up for it. It's do or die time for FB. We're going into Lockdown Oddball, a game type that Triggers down is amazing at.
They're undefeated at it, correct?
They were in Meadowlands. So here we go. Players are getting ready. We're jumping on board with Hysteria.
One pink. That gives one chocolate. I saw you, Richie. Sorry. Window. Bottom pink. There's one shot pink on head. I'll get two shots. You guys take sides. Still on the pink side, on the A side. I'll get one shot. Thanks. There's another guy A. Pink 1B. Pink 1B. I'm gonna from him. Pink 1. I got killed. Car 3. Behind Jacob. Shoot him. Please shoot him. One shot now. Do that. Front of B. And B2. Nice, Holo. There. Stay alive. A2 spawn. Bottom mid from A. Front of B. A pink. Pink 3. Pink 3. Pink 3. One shot. Front of B. Come on, they didn't get any ball time out of that. We got a lot of time to give us time to push. Pink 3 right now. Car 3. Push on car. A2 behind us. There's 2 big 3 in behind us. It's not A2 anymore. It's not A2. Bottom car. Car 1. One shot. Also shield. That's 2 dead.
Bottom B. Bottom B. Victory. What's up?
I got ball.
Hit ball. Somebody I can't.
Where's your spawn? Nice need. Okay, on ball still. 1 dead. 2 down. A2, they need pink. Pushing out car. Right now, car 2. One shot, car 1.
A2. A1.
Victor's one shot, A1. Ball's one shot. Here's one shield, A2. Here's one shot, 1 shot. Ball's one shot. Here's one shot, A car. Ball's one shot, look at ball. Stand here. Alright, getting in on ball. I got one shot under.
And we got to go over to final boss. Their teamwork is on point right now. Their team shot on fire. And their lead is showing at 30 to 7 seconds. We're going to 250.
And their teamwork is definitely going to need to be on point for this one. Hines said in his ESPN interview, was talking about how he don't think anybody else on the circuit has figured out how to play oddball on lockdown yet. And they got it all figured out here.
One shot by A1. I'm getting A1. He's still pink. One shot. My out. Two on ball. Seriously, weak on ball. Got car 3. Car B. Car 3 now. Car A car, Justin. I don't see him. Car 2 down, one shot, car 2, one shot, car 3. One in pink, SK1 from pink, one in. E1. One shot, put the ball. We got 2 shots on him. He's going to put me from under. He's going to get me from under. On the base. I got some shots on the stairs. Go, let's keep this communication up. Top B, P3. He's got shots. He's one shot P1 now. One shot P1. I'll get P1. Oh, got another. You guys weaken window. Give me. See, P1 guys coming out. You guys weaken window, dude.
Triggers down just picked up 40 consecutive seconds with that oddball. Final boss needs to break their setup, and they need to do it soon.
I got ball. Where?
4-9 still.
Good setup. Damn, chill. Damn, all car. Just 2 1 ins. Nice. 2 down. 2 more. All down. 4 Watch car. Get to the respawning car. Start running over here, Justin.
Pick one. Am I pink street?
No,
I'm pink street.
Hey, get it out. Justin, play and play, Justin.
Pick one, weak.
They're below you, dude.
One shot. One shot, car 3. You got a nice. Shoot that last 2 in front of you, Cam. Last 2 in front of you.
Alright. Let's car 2 somewhere.
He's on the plank, one shot. Last guy's ball.
Watch pick one. Bottom B, bottom B, bottom B, bottom B, bottom B.
On to me, one shot, that's okay. I got another one, 2 dead.
Hey, one shot B maze.